We 5 games in before you go, so we've Man City, Manchester United level on 13 points, top of the table, and we have Chelsea in third. That's starting to feel like that could be the theme of the year now. I mean, we could settle into that pattern one way or another pretty quickly. What's your early take on
I'm
5 games?
hopeful that it's not going to be that way.
Right.
And not that I've got anything against Manchester United, Manchester City, or Chelsea, but the competition. It's important in the Premier League that people don't feel. Thankfully Leicester won it 2 years ago, and people say that'll never happen again, certainly within my lifetime or whatever. I hope it does. And I hope that we can't be talking about 3 teams now while we're in September. We're not even into October yet,
Do you see another team nudging into that conversation?
Well, I think, Liverpool are so hot and cold, but, people tend to forget that they've got injuries. Lallana's still out and still trying to find the defensive formation, which is quite weird, when you look at what Klopp did with Dortmund and how good his team was defensively.
Because people are saying, well, Klopp can't coach defence, but the Dortmund example would suggest he can. And so that makes it all the more confusing what's going on at the moment.
It does indeed, yeah, it does.
You can't rule Spurs out. I know they can't win at Wembley domestically, but, if you look at their starting 11... I mean, it's as good as anything. It's as good as anything in the league, And these teams are all going to beat each other, and it is early days yet, and I think they'll be mighty close.
Where were you on Saturday, Chris?
Where was I? Oh, yeah, Watford, Man City I was on Saturday.
So you had a front row seat for that show.
I did, yeah. We had Aurelio Gomez on the show yesterday, and I gave him the option on Saturday night, having conceded 6 goals, that he could pull out of goals on Sunday, but he didn't. Fair play to him. Did you
go through each goal, slow motion, different angles?
Yeah, unfortunately, he was responsible for the second goal, but I was kind to him. I just said, you won't be happy with that. And he actually said that he thought David Silva scuffed the cross. That's the reason why he got a chocolate wrist on it. So, so anyway, but that was the only one. We tried to be as kind as we could because he did come in. Yeah. But I was at the game, and that's one of the best performances from a Premier League team I've seen for a long, long time.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a team of 18-year-olds playing a team of 10-year-olds. There was too much class for them, too much ability. De Bruyne and Silva just ran the show, and Aguero was like Maradona up front. It was just an awesome performance. Going on that performance, you say they'll win the league, but they're not going to be playing a team like Watford, who surrendered a lot earlier than some would.
I was thinking as well, this time last year we were in the midst of that Manchester City 10 wins in a row.
Yeah.
And then we know October to February things wobbled so dramatically. Based on what you've seen, and we're talking 5 games, and you're seeing the new signings they've made in Walker and Mendy maybe in particular. Is this a more durable Manchester City?
Just going back to Saturday's game, the only thing I would have done, and I said to Aurelio Gomez on the programme yesterday, after 15 minutes, if I'm the manager, because of their pressure in closing down, they were nicking the ball off Watford all the time. So Watford were trying to pass the ball out from the back, and we're getting caught in position. Stick Troy Deeney on. Get your goalkeeper Gomez to just launch it, battle with Otamendi and Stones, and it's a different game of football.
And if you look back a couple of games as well, and had a fantastic week, 15 goals in a week, brilliant. But look back to what happened at Bournemouth, and they came away with the win. But I tell you what, they might easily have lost that game as well. I remember Josh King hitting the woodwork late in the game. There is a way to beat Manchester City. I think they're not invincible by any means.
No, without. They left. What they did on Saturday is the 2 fullbacks, Mendy on the left-hand side and Walker on the right-hand side, played as right wingers. So they left 2v1, Andre Gray against Otamendi and Stones. Well, you can afford to do that against Andre Gray because all he's interested in is running into space, and they never played a ball to him. So they got away with that. And so even though the performance, you can only beat what's put in front of you, was awesome, it still didn't say they'd won the league.
And by the way, he told me off camera that he thought Gomez was responsible for all 6 goals.
That's what I told you. I was kind to him yesterday.